...2023 elections. My party members will vote for Peter Obi. PDP chieftains open up. Can you imagine? So a chieftain of PDP has opened up to tell the whole world and the whole Nigerians that his own party members, where he's located, will vote for Peter Obi for president. Can you imagine? This is a serious one. Adakole Ijogi, a chieftain of the People Democratic Party (PDP), on Wednesday, which is today, said members of his party will vote for Peter Obi, presidential flag bearer of the Labour Party, for the 2023 election. Speaking on a channel's television program monitored by Politics Nigeria, Ijogi said people of Nigeria's Middle Belt states will comply with the directive of the leaders of the Middle Belt Forum, which called for massive vote for Obi on Saturday. I can tell you that over 60% of PDP members will not be voting for Atiku Abubakar, especially the ones in the Middle Belt. They might not come out on air and say it, but on that day, they are going to cast their vote for Peter Obi. And almost everybody coming for Peter Obi is going to do this. I tell you, so many people are going to do this. A lot of people are already saying, though they are in APC, though they are in PDP, but they are going to vote Peter Obi. Okay? Because I tell you, people are pretending. A lot of people are pretending to be in those parties just to collect their money. People also pretend to follow those parties because of party agenda. The truth, the honest truth is in them that Nigeria needs a better president at this time. Not somebody that is very sick. Not somebody that has fraudulent issues around him. Okay? There comes a time when certain decisions have to be taken in the interest of our country. It is not about party now. We are very unhappy with all the happenings in the party. This whole thing is about power shift, okay? So we in the Middle Belt have identified all the leading candidates. Even if you remove ethnicity and religion, Peter Obi stands out. Luckily for us, our people understand this and are willing to go with us, the PDP chieftain said. Can you imagine? So it means that the endorsement, okay, the endorsement that the Middle Belt Forum, the Middle Belt Elders Forum did for Peter Obi is working. It means that they are also influential, because the same way Afenifere did from the Southwest for Peter Obi, and I think a few days ago, the Afenifere youths of the Southwest also dumped Tinubu and promised 5 million votes for Peter Obi. Okay, the same way Chief Edwin Clark of the Niger Delta for Elders Forum, also they made the endorsement for Peter Obi and are doing everything to make sure that Obi wins. So the same way Middle Belt Elders Forum did. Okay, so it means that if the whole of Middle Belt, at least the whole of Middle Belt, the whole of Southeast, Southwest, and South-South, to a large extent, vote for Obi, Obi will hopefully win this election. Already the North is divided between Obi and Atiku, because Tinubu has now become a rejected soul, even in the North. Okay, even in the North. So this is a very good development coming from a PDP chieftain in Middle Belt, saying that even though they're in PDP, PDP members are not going to vote Atiku on that day. They are going to vote Peter Obi for president. Peter Obi for president all the way. Okay, and there are so many people. I have actually seen some people that are even in APC that said they will not vote Tinubu, even inside Lagos. They will not vote Tinubu because they know the state of Nigeria, and they know that Tinubu does not have the capacity, apart from fraudulent age, academics, and all those issues he has around his neck, drug cases and everything on his neck. He does not have the capacity, mentally and health-wise. He does not have the capacity to carry the weight of Nigeria. Okay? No matter how you delegate, Nigeria issue is still heavy. No matter how you delegate, and even when you are delegating, you must be a smart supervisor, a smart leader to delegate and monitor through that the people you have delegated are doing the right thing. So it's not just to delegate and go to bed. You say you trust but verify. That is how it is done. So for the fact that Tinubu is claiming that he will run a government of inclusion by delegating people to perform things, he should be able to verify the quality of what his delegates are doing for him. He should be able to verify that the delegates, people he has delegated, are doing the right thing that he has asked them to do. He has to also have the capacity to verify that it's not being sabotaged, it's not being thwarted, and it's not being used to enrich themselves. Okay, so it's not enough to delegate, but also to see through your delegates, to see that your delegates are doing exactly what you have asked them to do. It requires strength, it requires life, it requires certain capabilities, it requires 100% mental health, okay, to be intact, to be in order. So, so obviously, Tinubu is not there. Okay, and then on Atiku side, they cannot hand over. Fulani man cannot hand over power to another Fulani man. They're not be a leader in this country now. So you've made a check arm. It's not going to work. Apart from APC has Muslim ticket, that's also a big problem. Coupled with that, APC has caused a lot of problem in Nigeria. But again, if you come back to PDP, where Atiku is, it's the same problem. Atiku, how do I put it? Longer throat for wealth. Make I talk Nigeria matter here. Nigeria method of talking. Say the longer throat for wealth is also too much and has been seen by almost all Nigerians. Say this man get longer throat for wealth. Okay, most of his business are no longer having life. He has spent so much money from almost 2015 to date. Okay, or even 2012 to date. All right, to see how he can, how do I put it? He can become president, and he has been failing till now. The same thing he has been doing, and he has spent so much money. The next thing that will come to his mind is how to recoup his investment first. He has spent billions, even in dollars. So he's going to, first of all, for the first 4 years, he's going to recover his investment. That is sure. Okay, coupled with the fact that Buhari, before he became president, tried from 1999 when Obasanjo came in till date. He didn't succeed until 2015 that he had to join force with the Southwesterners. Okay, and when he became president, what happened? We saw desperation at becoming president. He became president. What happened? He became nepotistic. He became tribalistic. He became, he promoted even terrorism in Nigeria, because the Fulani herdsmen became terrorists and he didn't have the clout, okay, to stop it. So the same desperation what we're seeing in Tinubu, the same desperation we're seeing in Atiku. These people are no longer fit to lead Nigeria. Atiku will recover his investment first if he wins. And then this desperation is going to also continue Fulani and Islamic agenda. Coupled with the fact that a Fulani, which is Buhari, cannot just leave office and hand over to another Fulani to continue for another 4 to 8 years. No, Nigeria is not for only them at all. Nigeria is not for only them. Meanwhile, Southeast has been there. You are saying one Nigeria, but you cannot support Southeast to become president of Nigeria. You vow over your dead body, will you allow Igbo man to become president of Nigeria? So what is one Nigeria? Give them Biafra, you say no. Okay, allow them run a government of inclusion, let them also have a stake. You say no. No now. So what are you going to do? So it's not one Nigeria. So if it is one Nigeria, then Obi must be supported to win this election. And thank God Obi self is not tribalistic. The guy is bent on seeing how Nigeria can get better for everybody. And if you compare all the front runners of this presidency stuff, Peter Obi appears to be more honest in what he's saying than the rest people. That is the truth. So that is the situation we are seeing here. This PDP chieftain that is in Middle Belt is saying that PDP will vote for Peter Obi for presidency and not even Atiku. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.